Hey guys, again, I'm sorry for if when this video starts, I'm sitting there for 10 or 15 seconds or whatever before I say anything. But um, like I've told you before, when I hit the record button on my webcam, the screen and everything locks up, and I don't know if it's recording or not. So I'd rather just sit there for a few seconds till I know it's recording than to start talking and you know. Uh, say something that you guys can't see or can't hear. So um, anyway, I'm glad you guys are here tonight. As always, today is Tuesday, March 15th. Makes it day 74 on our project Serve Him More. Uh, like I said, guys, it really is good to be here. I'm glad the Lord's given me an opportunity to do this again another night. I'm glad that everybody is here that watches this. I do want to ask you guys before I forget it tonight. I was going to do it last night, and it was just so late when I made my vid last night. It slipped my mind. Some of you, especially you guys that are kind of in the gun community, and watch some of the gun guys videos and stuff, you may already know this. There's a guy that actually I watched quite a bit. I was subscribed to him. His channel name was Hath Cocked. I think his first name was Jason. I don't think I ever talked to him personally, messaged him or anything, but I watched his videos and liked his videos. He died a couple days, I think Sunday. So you guys pray for his family and for him. Oil the Gun actually had it on his channel, and I think I know I've seen so many different links and everything and so many different videos, but I think it was All the Guns video. He had a link actually under his video where you could go, and it was talking about the story. I guess it was like a Detroit newspaper had wrote, because he lived in Detroit, and it was it just kind of went over the story. I forget how old he was. Seemed like he was in his early 30s, 31 I believe. 30 or 31, and I mean, I'm the way they're talking, it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So, you know, I hate to see things like that happen. Especially with like the YouTube community here. I mean, I consider people that I meet on here my friends. Like I said, I never talked to him, but it hurts when you see when you see when you know that people are in such bad shape that their life is so bad that they resort to something like that, um, and that you didn't know anything about it, because you always get that feeling kind of guilt, like, well, if I wish I would have known, maybe I could have said something or helped them, or but anyway, I'm not going into it too much, but I just want to ask you guys to pray for his, pray for him, pray for that the Lord, he's in the Lord's hands now. Pray that the Lord have mercy on him, and pray that the Lord will touch his family. And I've seen great things come out of tragedy before. So let's pray that maybe the Lord will touch somebody in his family. We actually had one of the biggest, most horrific things that's ever happened in our county here. There was actually a guy up in town here, which it was common known that he was a drug dealer. I mean, he sold, I think, some pot and stuff. I don't know if he sold anything else, uh, but a guy and a woman actually broke in on this guy, and he was 3 or 4 year old son was with him that night, and they actually broke in on him and killed. Well, I don't know if they broke in. I'd say they were there doing a deal and just jumped them. But anyway, they killed this guy and his little son. You know, killed a little toddler. And it was just horrific. They ended up catching the guy and the girl, and you know, they're in jail and everything. But what I was trying to get at, there was somebody was talking about that the other day. I think there has been 3 or 4 people since that happened in this guy's family that has got saved since then. It's been several years ago. But I was just trying to get at that the Lord, you know, He does work in mysterious and miraculous ways. And I'm not saying that the Lord lets somebody die or makes them die or whatever just to save somebody else. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the Lord can take very, very bad situations and He can at least still pull some good out of them. He can always do that. So let's just remember that, and let's remember to pray for Jason's family. So I just wanted to get that out of the way tonight. I forgot it last night, like I said. I've not answered comments still, guys. I'm going to try to get to it tonight. I'm not near as late tonight as I was last night. I'm still a little bit later than I like to be, but I'm not near as late as I was last night. So I'm going to try to get to it. Within the next couple of days, I'm going to try to get you guys some videos made. I had that video made of me shooting my colt, and I was filming my flip camera a while ago, and I accidentally deleted it, which it was only like a little 3-minute quickie video. I mean, it wasn't much anyway. So I think this weekend, starting about Thursday, it's supposed to get real nice here, up in the 70s and everything. So hopefully I can get you guys a couple videos made. Let's see, what else? Normal stuff, guys. Just, you know, pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for my business. You know, the weather kind of hitting a little bump here last couple of days has brought my business down. Or at least I think that's what it is. Not horrible. I mean, you know, not like it was back in December, you know, in January. But a little bit off what it has been last few weeks. So just pray for me on that. Pray for my church. Just normal stuff, guys. You know, like I say, just keep praying for me. And like I always say, if you guys need to know anything, holler at me. I'll try to help you in every way that I can. And I am really sorry for not answering the comments. I'm going to get out of that habit. I'm going to get back in the groove, and I'm going to start answering them every night. You know, I know some of you guys have told me, you know, don't worry about answering my comments every night. You know, don't feel obligated to. And I'm glad you guys feel that way. But the only thing about it, if I don't answer them every night, I get behind, and I get to where I say, well, I didn't answer them last night. I don't have to answer them tonight either. I'll answer them tomorrow night. You know, I end up going 3 or 4 days or a week without answering them, and I get behind. So I'm going to try to get caught back up and not let this happen again. But I appreciate you guys for hanging in there and being patient with me. So let's see. I guess that's about it, guys. I guess not really done much this evening. I did load some 223 bullets. Me and my buddy that owns a gun store, we're supposed to, if everything stays on schedule, we're supposed to go shooting Thursday after I get off work. So I was wanting to make some 223 loads, kind of test, you know, see how they group and, you know, all that. Probably won't take a crony, you know, I probably won't be cronying them, but, you know, I kind of just see how they group and that kind of stuff. I bought some, one of the VMAX Molly coated bullets, and I want to try those and, you know, kind of see how they group and all that. So, that's about what I've done this evening. Not picked a Springfield up, guys, yet. You know, I've had to buy that laptop for work this last week, and I'm buying a toolbox off my buddy. One of my buddies is a diesel mechanic, and he's supposed to bring it to me this week, and so I gotta. I'm not paying him all what I'm paying him for this box, but I gotta pay him part of it. So, you know, and I had to pay the Snap-on man today. So, you know, I'm hoping within the next 2 or 3 weeks to get the Springfield out of I keep wanting to say pawn, but out of layaway, I guess you would call it. So, It's a beautiful gun, guys. If you guys have not seen a Springfield Range Officer 1911, get on Springfield's website and look at it. And this is not the stainless one. I actually like this one. Most 1911s, I'd rather have stainless. But I wanted a blue 1911. You know, I wanted one a little more traditional. And this one's blue, and it's got the stainless barrel and, you know, the real pretty wood grips. It's got target sights on it. The barrel's supposed to be like match grade. It's made, you know, for shooting, like, you know, shooting competitions and stuff with. You know, it's more accurate version of a GI gun. It's very pretty. I mean, it is. It's very pretty. So go to Springfield's website and look at it if you've not seen one yet. But anyway, guys, let's get to the important part tonight. And that is, of course, God's Word. I'm sorry for making such a short vid last night, but, you know, it's just the way it goes. So Luke chapter 1, starting in verse 56. And Mary abode with her about 3 months, and returned to her own house. You know, guys, it's just the thing that strikes me here. And I know this is don't really mean nothing. I mean, the Lord didn't have this intended when He had this verse wrote in the Bible, but and Mary abode with her about 3 months and returned to her own house. I wish times were still simple enough to where you could go stay with somebody, stay with your cousin, or an aunt, or an uncle, or a brother or sister. You know, now life is just, our lives are so fast, and we can't take off work, and we can't do this, and we can't do that. You know, there'd be no way. If you told me right now, you know, that I had to take off for 3 months and go visit somebody in another state or something, there's no way I could do it. You know, and most of us can't. You know, that takes me back to a simpler time reading that. Anyway, I won't get into that too much. I just kind of got that there. Now Elizabeth's full time came that she should be delivered, and she brought forth a son. And her neighbors and her cousins heard about how the Lord had showed great mercy upon her, and they rejoiced with her. And it came to pass that on the 8th day they came to circumcise the child, and they called him Zacharias, after the name of his father. And his mother answered and said, Not so, but he shall be called John. And they said unto her, There is none of thy kindred that is called by this name. They're saying, ain't nobody kin to you called by that name. You know, back then, as a lot now, you know, you mostly named your kids or whoever after kinfolk. And they made signs to his father how he would have him called. And he asked for a writing table and wrote, saying, His name is John. And they marveled all. So, you know, you got to think Zacharias still couldn't talk at this time. The Lord had struck him dumb because of his unbelief. And his mouth was opened immediately, and his tongue loosed, and he spake and praised God. See? And fear came on all that dwelt round about them, and all these sayings were noised abroad about all the hill country of Judea. And all they that heard them laid them up their hearts, saying, What manner of child shall this be? And the hand of the Lord was with him. You know, that's a situation there of obeying the Lord. That's what I was trying to get at. You know, Elizabeth listened to the Lord. The Lord told Elizabeth to name him John, and she obeyed him. The Lord told Zacharias to name him John, and he obeyed. And when they both obeyed, Zacharias was able to speak again. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to stop here tonight. I'm glad you guys are here. Like I said, I'm going to try to get you some other videos made, guys. You know, just some videos maybe that some more people will see. I'd like to hit 500 subscribers, to be honest about it. If I could hit 500, I may do me a giveaway or something, or a contest. And I've been stuck between like 450 and 480 forever. You know, Mad Bad Voodoo gave me a shout out, which that's probably the biggest shout out I've ever had. You know, got more subscribers from that. But, you know, Looking for Me Marvels, Mike has mentioned me, and you know, 2 or 3 people have gave me shout outs, and, you know, kind of stepped my subscriber base up. But I guess where nobody's talked about me in a while, it's kind of stalled out. I think like 478 or something's where I'm at. So I'd like to get enough people to have 500 subscribers. That way I can have me a contest or something. But anyway, I'm going to get some videos made anyway. So be looking for those. Like I said, I'm going to try to make one Thursday. What I'm going to try to do maybe is just take my camera with me to work. Because if it's warm enough, we'll have the doors open. And, that way, in case I do see something interesting that we're working on, I can film it, have good light. I may take my camera with me when we go shooting. Maybe, maybe not. So, I'm going to try by the time the weekend's over, having you guys some more footage made. And you never know, if it's warm enough, we may go motorcycle riding Saturday. We actually talked about that the other night. So, if that happens, I may get you some footage on that. So, anyway, guys, I thank y'all for being here. Good Lord willing, and only by His holy name, hopefully I'll be here tomorrow night. So till I see you guys again, good night, and God bless.